Let's do this. So I got a little confession to make right off the bat. So, it's kind of embarrassing, but let's get it on. I get fear boners. I have all my life. I've struggled with it. If I get afraid and the fight or flight kicks in, I just go right at it. It's almost like I got another level. I got a fight, flight, or fuck response. I can't help it. I didn't know it. Yeah, getting whoopings as a kid was weird. My dad gave me one. Look at what happened. Never gave me another ever. So it kind of cured that one. Most embarrassing thing that ever happened to though is I'm also a skydiving instructor, and I skydive. Just hang on. This is gonna go for a drop. So I had a guy one time, his first time to ever skydive, and we get in a plane and we jump off. Now I've done this plenty of times, nothing ever goes wrong, we all have a great bit of fun. But my chute this time decided when I hit the main one to just fly right off the back of the chute. Now, in a moment of panic, now I know there's a secondary, but I've never had to use it. Ever. And for a few moments there, I knew I was going to die with a full-grown man strapped to the front of me. You know what happened? Now, don't think of me for that minute. Take yourself out of thinking about me. I want everybody here to put yourself into that man's body that's attached to me. You don't know the chute didn't catch. We're just flying in the air. And all of a sudden, you feel something on your spine. And it moves up your spine a little bit. And you come to realize that the man strapped behind you is rock hard. And breathing heavy. Because that's what happens when you're afraid. I leaned in and I was like, the main chute didn't open, but we're gonna be okay. And he's like, what's in my back? I'm like, I can't talk about that right now. So we just fly right towards the ground. It finally kicks in and I go ahead and I hit that chute. Now what was going in my head the whole time was please, please, please catch us. Don't fail too. We can't plummet to the ground with me on top of him with a boner. Because not only hope is it breaks, and they don't know nothing. Worst case scenario, it just drives right through him, and we die on the ground, and nobody's there to tell the real story. So when they find us, they're just going to think we were having sex all the way down. That's going to be our obituary ending for the rest of our lives. All of our families are going to be like, I never even knew he was gay. He died, and that's bold having sex while skydiving. That whole story, then just years later, they'd never lived down. We had generational. That was what was going through my head. That's why it took like 15 seconds for me to go, okay, wait, you have another one. Pull the other cord. So I pulled the other cord. Has anybody here ever skydived? Huh? You have? Strapped to somebody? You know what happens when you pull the cord? You kind of shift down a little bit. Yeah. So now the erection that was here is now about midway here up his spine. Because until I know I'm out of danger, he ain't going nowhere. And now it's excitement. Because it's exciting to jump. So you've got adrenaline exciting. So when you're already hard, it ain't going nowhere. It's there for the ride. And then it got real because I was like, we're going to have to land. I'm going to have to look this guy straight in his eye and ask him, did you have a good time? Because I know I did. We hit the ground. He turns around, looks at me, and I was like, I hope you had a great time. He's like, I did. I had a real life. I said, good. And I can guarantee you, that's the last time that man ever went skydiving. Subsequently, that was also the last time I went skydiving. I realized then that's probably not the profession for me, because I don't need my story written. I want to write my own end story. I don't need it written for me.